Dun, 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 dun. Oops. So here I am in Worms, Germany, and the Rhine is still there and still has a bike path. So, the church and fair. It's the bike path. Here I am riding down the Rhine on the bike path. Kilometers north of Germenstein. Look, they've got windmills. It's pretty cool. Not all of them go there. Check out my campsite. I forgot to do the filming of my last night's campsite, which was kind of silly. But I'm in the woods. That hill right there on the other side of it is where the bike path is. So I'm totally excluded from anything, secluded in the middle of the woods. I just saw a couple of deer chasing each other and one of them going, "Arr!" That was kind of strange. Hey, happy 420. I think I'll do a little update video. Let's see here. So I rode from Cologne, and then ever since the Cologne I've been riding up the Rhine, and there have been bike paths up the whole Rhine pretty much, and that's been cool. You hit towns, you know, quite often, and then I've been getting lost at the town, but I've been getting better at finding the bike path. You just have to keep a really close eye out for all the signs and for the bike paths, and just kind of read the mind of the people who put the signs there and the roads and everything. Right now I'm on a really cool section. It's a really nice bike path, pretty much along the Rhine, but you're going through like a forest. So all I had to do is walk off the bike path for a little bit. Now I'm all by myself in some cool forest. So that's really cool. I'm just south of a town called, I can't even remember, a few miles south of like Worm. So I rode up the Rhine. I happened to actually stay at the house of my YouTube friend David, and that was cool. Stayed one night. Should have stayed two though, because it was fun. We were just hanging out in his basement showing his cool YouTube videos. He's got like his own little website he made, collecting all the different YouTube videos and stuff. And so now we're gonna exchange like MP3s and stuff. I gave him all my MP3s. And then I rode down south. Man, I guess talking makes your throat rot. Man, I wasn't coughing before. Okay. So, yeah, my legs are kind of sore though. My legs have been sore for a few days now. So I think tomorrow, I'm gonna experiment with riding all day, but not riding hard, like recovery riding and see if day after tomorrow I can be totally fresh, because I'd like to have at least one totally fresh day a week, you know. I don't want to be sore constantly every single day. That's kind of one thing I learned from weightlifting last year, is you definitely want to recover, because if not, you never do, and then you just don't get stronger. So plus I want to see what it's like, you know, active recovery, see if I can actually recover by riding my bike all day. Because, you know, it kind of gets hard to just ride easy. You always want to ride hard. So, I mean, just like naturally. So, we'll see how that goes. Plus, it's a great terrain to ride easy, because you got the bike paths, you know, and all the different turns and stuff. And then after this, it's Switzerland, and, you know, I don't know if there's bike paths there, but there's hills and stuff, so, it'll be easier to burn myself out. I'll burn myself out there. I took my bike into the bike shop today because my rear wheel was really wobbly, like loose. The guy at Cologne didn't fix it right, and I told him, I was like, look, it's still loose. He's like, oh, it's like naturally like that. But the gears weren't changing right, so I took it in the bike shop today, and it was still wobbly when I took it out, but he said he replaced the ball bearings. And I checked the gear shifting, and it's perfect now. So even though it's wobbly, the gear shifting's perfect, so I'm happy. I bought a new pump because I left my pump in the bathroom the other day when I was fixing a flat, and I got more tubes because I don't like having tubes with flats, because I got a flat the other day while I was riding. Luckily I was only going like 10 miles an hour. 10 or 15 miles an hour when it happened, because it was one of those flats where all of a sudden you're flat. And I almost crashed, even only going 10 miles an hour, because, you know, I have that big front bag on. So, I mean, if I'm going, so I will go down if I, like, bust a sudden flat. And I think I got that flat because it was because I had an old tube. It was, one of my patches on the tube, like, got folded or something. So that's why I want to make sure my tubes in there are really, next time I'm going really fast, like down a hillside, make sure I have fresh tubes in there so that they don't just pop on me and make me go down. Yeah, so I had 3 beers at the restaurant today, and they had internet. That was cool. But I said the bill, and she brought me a beer. So bill rhymes with beer. So I think I'll have to not say, they said the other word, but I can't remember, so I'll just hold my money up and say pay. So they don't bring me a beer, because beers are expensive. Well, they're not expensive in Germany comparatively, but they're expensive, you know. And I get some calories, it's not that good. These Germans looked at me today and they go, the more beer you drink, the harder it will be to ride your bike. I'm like, I know. It was an accident to get the third one. But, anyways, I'll be on the Rhine for the next couple of days, so I'm looking forward to that. And tomorrow I'll give a tour of all the stuff that I have. Okay, ciao, ciao.